that honey and two for the road. Bartender, don't stop, I got a heavy load. Just give me one for that honey and two for the road. Bartender, don't stop, my man, just keep them drinks pouring. Honey, hold me a little tighter. I don't want you to end up hurt. Baby, let me hold you tight, girl. Yeah. Just move with me, baby. Just move to the rhythm, girl. You need me right now, baby. I'ma slow it down for my lady. One for the lady, two for the road. Baby, let's go. Oh, let's go. Just give me one for that honey and two for the road. Bartender, don't stop, I got a heavy load. Just give me one for that honey and two for the road. Bartender, don't stop, my man, just keep the train. Just give me one for that honey and two for the road. Bartender, don't stop, I got a heavy load. Just give me one for that honey and two for the road.
We are live, Blaze Hunter. I love that song of Omar. I just love it.
Yes, I love it too. I love it too.
It's fabulous.
Yes, that's Chrissy.
He told me when he told me that he was gonna do a country. He's like, I got a country song. I'm like, a country song? I thought he was joking. When I heard it, I was like, what a thing is amazing.
I love it. It's going to be a #1 hit. I mean, I think, especially now with all the bars closing. Yes. 5 or 8 o'clock. No, I'm kidding. But I will listen to that music tonight with a margarita.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
So anyways, Blaze, how many listeners do you have on your station?
So on the station, and it's not even been 2 months yet, and I have peaked 110 listeners.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so you have some news for us because we're promoting you and you're going to promote our show on your radio station.
Oh yes, and I cannot wait. I already got a few people excited about it. I get to have your beautiful show on the station, and it's amazing to be able to have that content and to share that with my listeners and to be able to get exposed to your listeners. It's just amazing.
Wow, Blaze, it's so special to have you, and you guys are just rocking it. I mean, you're planning to go to like the Billboard. You've got some investors working with you, and you know, I'm just so proud of the both of you, and we just want to say Godspeed ahead on everything that you're doing. Any words that you'd like to tell the world?
Well, I will first love to say I appreciate the acknowledgement. I appreciate the just for me putting all the hard work in to get the podcast and the radio station up, and even to be recognized, to have the the honor, the excellence award, and these things is just amazing.
Yes.
It's the reason why I do it. I love it so much.
Yes. So I've got a little song for you for a minute. We're going to play that congratulations song again for somebody else because I had sent him everything. And then actually he was like, I was so impressed with what they're doing in their podcast and radio. So they are getting the Excellent Award for the best radio. And we're gonna play this. This is a quick song for you. And I know we have a lot of guests calling in as well. And let's play congratulations. And this is for Blaze Hunter and Omar Leslie for doing what they do. And we'll be right back.
Awesome.
Oh, we'll blast that out there. 106.1 FM, The Heat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Blaze Hunter, while we're playing this, I'm on Periscope. I haven't been on Periscope for Everland, so I just noticed that. Hold on. This is for you.
Everybody's having a party. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's really glad that you are the one. Everybody's celebrating.
Well, I got the video guy on the line.
Let's all join in the celebration. Let's celebrate. Yes, you've been great. It's your day. Congratulations. You are the one.
And that's my good friend DeborahHampton.com, amazing singer, and that is for you and Omar. And I want to thank you for calling in. We're going to be playing more of your music and catching up with you, and we'll be social mediaing you like crazy because that's all I'll have to do.
and it's beautiful. I'm streaming your show. I'm Facebook Live streaming your show on my show.
Oh my
Awesome.
gosh. Well, I'm looking for reporters worldwide. They can try out. They can send me a video. They can call me. Yes, it's 727-871-7788. They can watch the show back on Tan Talk Radio on YouTube as well. And, I help the youth, and we're in so many events that are closed right now.
It's sad.
Yeah. So, and what I'm doing is trying to help them get to their dream. And that's what I do. And we have so many producers, agents. We just had Paul Levine on, and he is a top agent. And he discovered, from when I sent Omar over there, and Omar's done a ton of commercials from Famous Faces back in the days. So, well, I want to thank you. We're going to get Blaze Hunter on again next week. And Blaze, will get you back on the air with us as well.
All right. It was a pleasure. I love you guys, and I'm going to be in the comments.
Love
Yay!
you too. Pleasure talking. Congrats.
We're so
buddy.
excited to be a part of their show as well. Hollywood Connections is on the move. Thank you, Blaze Hunter and Omar Leslie. We'll be back. And also, we're going to actually go to another VIP guest. But before we do, Cassie, tell us what you do and what, you have another home business as well.
Yes, I do. And it's going to, I'm getting so many requests now, want to know more about CBD oil. And there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress out there. So give me a call, 727-831-1961.
That's right. And then you're going to be coming on the air with us on the 24th. You have another special you and Chrissy are going to actually do on the 24th about 9 o'clock. And we're going to be talking about a book that you're going to be promoting.
Yes. I really can't say much right now because everybody's up in the air, and some said, yes, I'll be there, and some say no. So it's going to be a surprise. But I have 2 or 3 lined up, and just tune in and see you there.
Perfect. And I know I was just going to call him. I know we're running over because we had an agent on the phone. Is it John that's on the phone?
Yes, it is.
Hi, John. I was just going to call you. We're running a little bit over. So I want to tell you, when a woman is on a hunt for something and they are going to jump over anything and everything to get it?
Oh, yeah, it's a scary thing.
It's a scary thing. Of course, my husband is like, oh, I knew the sound would sound like Eeyore. Oh, what are you doing? So anyways, I want to talk about M&M Video. Is that how I pronounce it?
It's M&M Video Games.
Video games, add the games. So I want to tell you, was it Roberto that was there?
Alberto, yep.
Alberto, almost. Okay. So I went in and I wanted to find the Wii, and we used to play the Wii, and I want something to keep the family busy. And I did not take care of my other one. I gave it to my other grandson. And so I ended up going in. He was wonderful. I got a great Wii that I could actually, play bowling, and my husband used a parachute. I just want to thank, he just went over and beyond his service. And on 6 stations here, 106.1 FM The Heat, a shout out to him and your store. And you have so many video games. Tell us a little bit about your store.
Well, I appreciate the kind words for our guys. They do a great job. Honestly, we're here just to service the community the best we can. We been owned and operated. We're all independently owned, but we're part of a 4-store franchise in Pinellas County. There's one in Largo, one in St. Pete, one in Seminole, and then our stores in Clearwater. And we just offer all kinds of video games from old Nintendo and Super Nintendo, Atari, all that older stuff, all the way up to the newer consoles like the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch, Xbox One. We're just trying to kind of keep the whole game store feel alive. And it's working pretty well for the most part.
It is. I'll tell you. And then I was referred by somebody else when I had called. He goes, no, you need to go see, M&M Video Games. I'm like, and my grandson's like, you already made a list in your store.
Yeah, it happens. Believe me. It's pretty shocking. We got younger kids every day because of YouTube that watch different channels of people streaming different games. And I mean, we get 6-year-old, boys and girls both, that are just like, hey, I really want to play Mario. Can we buy some Mario? And we get them all set up with what they need, and they're happy to go. Yep.
Wow. And give your location and your hours of operation.
So we're 2013 Gulf to Bay. We're right across the street from Clearwater High up in Clearwater. We are open, generally we're open 11 to 8 o'clock at night. We're going to try to keep those hours as much as possible with everything that's going on. Who knows what'll happen. But for now, that's what we do. Sunday's the only day that we close a little bit earlier. We close at 6 o'clock. Other than that, we're open all the time. And our guys are always on call if you ever need have any questions about like hooking up your system or having any questions like troubleshooting it, especially with newer consoles, you got to sync the controller to the console. It just can be kind of complicated for certain people. So our guys are really patient and really helpful for those who need it.
Yeah, and that's the one thing, he actually made sure every game worked and everything else. And also, Chrissy's asking, go ahead, Chrissy, your phone number?
Phone number, please.
So it's 727-441-4791.
Thank you. I'm posting that.
There we go. All right.
Thank you so much.
And
You're
do
very
you have any
welcome.
more Wii games, or what games do you have left? Because I'm sure that people are going to want to do things with their children or grandchildren. And
It's been pretty busy the last few days. Honestly, a lot of people have been coming in for stuff to kind of keep their minds occupied and not just be on the computer or whatever. Trying to keep everybody social and interacting together. So we have quite a bit of stuff left. We try to stock up and we're as ready as we can be for the most part. But we pretty much have anything that you would immediately want. And if we don't have it, one of our other stores within a 10-minute drive will have it for you.
This
awesome.
is kind of like GameStop then, right?
It's a similar run thing, but it's more of a like it's more
Family.
Of a mom and
It's more
pop thing, yeah.
personally.
And they don't carry a lot of the older stuff. in
I
the
know,
store.
right?
And a lot of the younger generation these days, they actually like the older stuff. It's a lot simpler. It doesn't take an hour or two to download from the internet. If your internet goes down, you can't play any of it.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit more restrictive. Think of it like having DVDs and compared to a streaming service. It's nicer to have the DVDs because you can watch them whenever you
More
want.
control.
Awesome.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And Cassie, you had a question for him. You said,
Is there anything right now that seems to be like the favorite?
Honestly, there's it kind of up and down as far as popularity goes. It just kind of depends on what certain YouTubers are talking about. There's a big market for this too. Certain things that go up in value, certain things that go down in value, depending on how common it is and how if they made a bunch of copies of it and just updated it every year, it's a little less popular than games that are only released one time per console. But we sell a lot of PlayStation 2s and a lot of the old school Nintendos, that you got to blow in, but you're really not supposed to. But that's what everybody did back in the day.
gotcha. I know real quick. I know Tommy has a question. Tommy, well, what is our, what is our Skype number? Is it like Tan Talk Control? Okay, somebody's just asking me. Okay, perfect. And so we want to thank you, John, so much for calling in, and you'll definitely see me again.
Awesome. That's what we like to hear. Like I said, we're here because of people like you. So keep on coming back and keeping our dream alive.
Sounds good. I'll definitely come in. I have some ideas after all this other stuff is over with. And so just
God bless. Stay
yes.
safe.
Thank you, John, for calling in. Hollywood
You guys have a
Connection.
great rest of the day, okay?
I will. My arm is tired from bowling already. But thank you.
Hey, when you blow that perfect 300, bring a picture of it and we'll post it on our wall, okay?
Trust me, I've already had like 4 strikes in a row. Yeah, so trust me. All right, thank you.
Keep working on it.
All right, we're keeping it local with all of the great things in the area. And if you're looking for something fun, go to, M&M Video Game Shop. I know, what are you saying, Tommy? We have a caller? I'm trying.
Venus with the song I'm Free.
Is she
you called
on?
in earlier?
Okay, is she on the phone? Okay, so I'm going to go to this quick song, but before I do, let's call Venus. Hold on the line. We have to make another call. We're going to call. Yes, we're going to surprise call. You know what a surprise call is? Hold on, because she doesn't even know we're calling.
I know
or he.
it is.
So we're going to give the certain achievement song of the Grand Champion Community Service.
She well deserves it. She's worked hard.
She's been on Bay 9 News as a hero.
She's fabulous.
She's also been on many of the news stations. She's got. Hi, can I speak to Sue Greenberg?
This is her.
Hi, Sue. So this is Dawn Reese, 106.1 FM, Hollywood Connections. We actually have selected your letter, and we're going to be reading it. Also, I know there's so much to do on the show, and it goes so fast. And I'll be posting that letter up there, as Tabitha had wrote it in and talked about how wonderful you are and what you do with the 4-H clubs and so much more. So tell us a little bit about Elliot.
Oh, Elliot's adorable. He'll be 3 March 25th. He's really a cute horse. We have a lot of kids that come out. They've been growing up with Elliot. I wrote 2 children's books about him. He's just a little character. He's really cute. But
I know.
That's so sweet of Tabitha. Oh my God. Thank you, Tabitha.
So
that is so sweet.
I just want to read this. It said, I believe, I have to read this. I found it. I believe Elliot from Elliot's Horsetail should be nominated. He is inspirational to the children and parents all over. His plush dolls and, with the sickness, you will go to the hospitals. You do healthy times in their lives. Your books inspire the kids. This is a little bit what she wrote about you. And I was talking about also the importance of brushing your teeth, paying attention in school, well at home. And I tried doing homeschool with my grandson real quick, but I suspended him because he did not show up. So
send him over. Elliot will over there. Elliot will teach them.
Exactly. And also be nice to friends. And Elliot is such a great inspiration. And Sue Greenberg has given herself an inspiration. So Sue, this song is for you. This is your congratulations community service of the week. Hold on. Say something to her.
Oh, baby, good luck.
Are you there?
So,
Oh, yeah.
This song is for you.
Oh, thank you.
we're playing the song, but we're talking to you, okay?
We're live on the air.
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing. I thought you just let me hear it.
Well, if you want to be...
more chocolate for you.
Oh, yes. I love chocolate.
I know.
Yeah, what are you doing right now?
Watching TV.
Watching us.
watching you guys and watching the news and trying to be happy. And I'm going to do something tomorrow with Elliot. I'm going to do live on my Facebook page, and I'm going to put it on Dawn's too, on Hollywood Connection, reading with Elliot. Just so so the kids can watch it. And
Ooh, everybody do a watch party from that tomorrow.
Yeah, story time, and I think maybe Cassie will come, and Chrissy, you're invited, and we're not really doing it to a lot of people because we're supposed to keep it really simple.
If we got food, I come. If we don't have food, I'm not coming.
We have I ordered cupcakes. There's cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Oh, cupcakes. Got coffee?
Hey, I went
I'll
to
bring coffee.
Costco and I bought like 2 big pouches, the big bags of Kirkland hot dogs. I love those things. I don't know if you've never tried a Costco hot dog, Kirkland.
Girlfriend is hooked on the Costco hot dogs. Okay.
Hey, you had one the other day.
It was very good.
I told you.
Kirkland hot dogs were very good. They're almost as good as Nathan's.
And now these are better. These are better.
We all may be down to that.
Yeah.
So enjoy hot
Yeah.
dogs while you can.
Tomorrow for story time, Elliot's going to be my co-host.
There we go.
Oh, dear, how sweet is that?
Yes. So everyone, please tune in on Facebook Live, and we're going to be doing a special thing for Elliot's
And
birthday.
what time are we doing this?
Surprise. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10:30.
10:30.
Yeah, you guys.
Rise and shine.
Yes. So, Sue, we want to thank you. It goes so fast. And we're going to be selling the horse and the books and everything as well that we have received. And we're going to do that on Radio Shopping in just a few minutes.
Oh, thank you. And my website, elliotshorsetails.com.
There you go. Elliot'sHorsetails.com.
Thank you. And thank you, Tabitha. That is so sweet of her. Tabitha does such a great job. And that's who takes care of Elliot.
Tabitha's awesome.
She is amazing. I could not do her job because I sneezed when I touched Ellie's horsetail. My eyes were like all itching. So tomorrow I will not be touching horsetails.
Oh, I will. Congrats, sweetheart. You well deserve
No,
it.
I can give kisses. Ellie gives kisses. But no, she
I'll
didn't.
give you a kiss too for mom.
All right. Thank you, Sue Greenberg. We have so many guests on the line, and congratulations. This is your week of.
Talk to you in a little while.
Exactly. So if
Thank
you like,
you.
thank you.
Bye.
If you would like to be a community service achievement grand champion, you can send. You cannot nominate yourself. Somebody has to write the letter and send it in to Dawn Reese 106.1fm at gmail.com, and you'll get a certificate in the email that you can print out for your wall. So anyways, let's go to Venus is on the phone with us, and is she there?
Yes, I am.
Hi, one of our good friends, Keith Walker, a really good friend of mine, told me about you, and I can slip you in today. And you have a little bit of a background. You've been on TBN?
Yes, I have. I've been on Juice, also the 700 Club, and several local TV stations
So
in downtown California.
Honored to have you. And she said her song that we're about to play has never been on the radio.
Really?
Oh, first.
Ever. First time.
Well, this is a debut then, my darling.
That is. And so we're going to be right back. Venus, hold on. 106.1 FM, The Heat. New artists that we're playing, and actually artists that have been around, and they're getting their songs noticed, and they've been on every talk show. And listen to this. We'll be right back.
Launch time.
If you want to be free today, let me hear you say I'm free. No more shackles, no more chains. Things have changed in Jesus' name. He has risen. Praise His name.
Jeff is on the line also.
I am free. No more shackles, no more chains. Things have changed through the blood, man. He came to deliver us, so you and I be free. 39 lashes in the back. Conquer sickness and disease. Free. I'm free. He got about that grave just so you can say, I am free today. Let's celebrate with praise. He is an awesome God, so powerful and mighty. His love will never fail. He'll always be right there. So believe in your heart, touch and agree with me. To the sun sets free. You know you free indeed. Free. I'm free. No more shackles, no more chains. Things have changed in Jesus' name. He has risen. Praise His name. I am free. I am free. Free. I'm free.
You can try 305 809 7215. See what that does.
No more shackles, no more chains. Things have changed in Jesus' name. He has risen. Praise His name. I am free. I am free. When the sun sets free, is free indeed. He's guaranteed.
Stand by.
To set free.
Okay, we're back. And Venus, that song is amazing. Where can they buy it, download it? Tell us where they can go. And your website.
Yeah, you can go to my website. It's BLB Kingdom Music. Music is spelled MUIK .org. And you can get it on iTunes, CD Baby, and all the media outlets. It's on it.
Perfect. Well, we want to thank you for calling in. I know we're going to get you back on. It just goes so fast in this hour. What did you think of the song, Cassie?
It was great. It was a really good beat.
I know.
Upbeat.
I know. That's a good
what we
roller
need.
skating song.
Yeah, you can see me dancing around my living room with this one.
Exactly. Chrissy, what did you think of the song?
I think it's fabulous. What a great voice you have, darling.
Exactly. And thank you, Keith Walker. And then we'll get more because it's going so fast and we have 2 more guests that are calling in. And thank you, Vina, so much for calling in from California.
Please call us
California.
again.
Yes. Yes. And I know Blaze Hunter is saying, oh, I love that music. He just texted me on that as well. In the meantime, I know we have we're trying to get one of our callers from the UK calling in. And just real quick, I think I just sent over, he's trying to get in. And then Tommy, you just said the number was 308 or 305?
305.
305.
809-7215.
Okay, so Oliver, if you're watching, please try that number. And he's saying something is not coming up. It says invite. He said he's trying. It says invite to Skype. You have to invite him. Okay, we're trying something new. He can't do a landline. If not, I have a surprise for you, Oliver, for next week, and we will make sure that you get on. In the meantime, let's go to Jeff Berger. Jeff, are you on the phone with us? He's going to call back in a few minutes. Okay, so we're trying to get the Skype going. And anyways, in the meantime, while we are doing that, I want to give something else a shout out. You know, this is called radio selling time.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you're at home and you have nothing to do. And I'm just going to pull out just a few products here. And you've got some CBD oil, right, that you are selling?
That's fabulous CBD oil.
So tell us about that.
I'm going to hand it over to Chrissy.
Chrissy, go for
She's
it.
the best testimonial.
That CBD oil is fabulous. I bought some and I tried it, okay?
Right.
And I have a few other people that are a little older that have tried it also. They can't do it with the THC in it. So this is pure CBD, and it is the purest that I have found yet. As a matter of fact, I ordered some more today.
There you
or
go.
the other day, and I'm waiting for it to come in.
And what does it do for you?
It helps with your get up and go, not so many aches and pains in the morning. And the older we get, we know we all lose our synovial fluid. Hopefully it's adding it back. Who knows? I don't know, but it's a great product. If you haven't tried it, please talk to Cassie because it's wonderful.
Yes, Cassie, give your website and your phone number.
CBD Pure for me, that's the number 4.com, 727-831-1961.
Okay,
And
so and they also
hard to say, but you just feel better. It's something you need to experience.
and then you can call her and then also put your email below. And if you have your email, Cassie will put you on her mailing list. If you're watching Facebook Live, if we're trying Periscope Live today as well, or even on the YouTube Tan Talk Radio on the YouTube. So in the meantime, real quick, I have a second. Sue has 2 books, Elliot's Horse
She's
Tales.
working on number 3.
Yes, she is. And this cute little plush horse that you're seeing, you can also, it's $16.95. There goes my headsets. And you can put your email down. We'll put you on the mailing list. We'll send everything out. This is just a quick shout out. Well, we have 2 more guests that are coming.
Very therapeutic.
Yes.
The horse is very therapeutic. It holds it. Everybody that holds it loves it.
It is. It's so soft and so cuddly, isn't it?
It is. And the good thing about this is that you can, buy 1 book, 2 books, both books, and then you can tune in tomorrow and watch Elliot live on, for his birthday party.
Do some videos tomorrow.
Yes.
So
And then
we're going to have a birthday
Celebrate his
party
birthday.
tomorrow.
we are. A horse, of course, is a birthday party.
Jeff's on
And
the
before
phone.
we go to Jeff, real quick, I have No Cash, No Problem. This book is amazing. I just sent it over to Hawaii to somebody, and they are loving this book. If you are on the radio or if you're a promoter, or if you want to know how to do Cash, No Problem, this book is on sale. You can actually put your email below and I will send this to you. And it's amazing. Just ask me the price. And it gives you so many secrets.
What
I
is
mean, I've
it, like
traded.
$15 a piece, $20 a piece.
No, this is 25 with shipping and
20,
handling.
25 with shipping and handling. Yeah,
Right. And then
fabulous book.
and she signs it for you as well. And then also we've got some really exciting things happening because I got free cruises before myself, which I won't before a while. No, that's not happening. And then also, we've had so many trades, and it has helped me so much in radio. In the meantime, let's go to Jeff. Jeff, thank you for calling back. Are you there?
I'm here, Dawn. Thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm great. Sorry about that. We have so much time and, on our air, we have to get more airtime and sponsors as well. So in the meantime, there was a man that we talked to last night. Actually, I left a message and I was watching his video about the immune system. And we have a few minutes that you can talk about it. And what was his name?
Dr. Shiva.
Shiva. Yes, he was married to Fran Drescher at one
Dr.
time.
Shiva's been
Yeah.
around a long time.
Yeah,
Yes, and he's from Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Yes.
Yes, and if I was there, I'd vote for him because I'll tell you, everything I watched last night before you talk about your stuff on some things that are very important because you're an advocate in this, it made sense. It was about your immune system staying, vitamin A, your vitamins, healthy, get outdoors, exercise, and we're trying to get him on the air with us. So if you're watching, he's going to be on soon. Tell us a little bit about your I would say your advocate of your knowledge that you know about this.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I am, first of all, I'd like to preface this by saying that so many people today are really paralyzed by fear. And I would like to just encourage people to don't panic, and stay safe, be informed, and let's just provide some hope and direction. And that's kind of what I'm here for, because I'm affiliated with the first holistic mental wellness company that focuses on the microbiome, which is your gut-brain axis. And the gut-brain axis is where basically all disease starts, is in your gut. Hippocrates said that. And the Microbiome Project is now just coming out with, in the last 4 to 5 years, it started in 2006, their clinical studies and their science research being published in medical journals as well as different journals and magazines, if you will, in regards to specific neurotransmitters that are in your gut that are being specifically targeting different gut issues as well as brain issues. There's a huge link between gut health and brain health, and we've been able to fortunately capture the essence of those specific neurotransmitters by using plant-based, science-backed, and clinically trialed protocols that we're having very much success with in regards to people having gut issues as well as mental health stigma associations in regards to ADD, ADHD, autism, anxiety, depression.
What type of medication are you offering?
So it's not medication, it's a plant-based supplement line. And these plants are gathered from all over the world, and they're specific to different areas of, so for example, certain mushrooms we're using, we're incorporating different plants in regards to, for example, we've got yeast and shiitake mushrooms and magnesium citrate. We're using New Zealand pine, rosemary, oregano, sage.
All that stuff I grow in my backyard.
Yep, absolutely.
I grow all that stuff in my backyard.
Plants are put here for a reason.
Yes, they are.
We're incorporating the essence of the plant, just like you are doing with your CBD, in regards to the endocannabinoid system.
Correct.
Because that's part of the microbiome project, or the microbiome is a huge contributor to your overall physical and mental well-being, because disease really starts in the gut. Well, no, it really starts in what you put in your mouth.
Jeff, what do you do exactly? I'm sorry, Cassie.
Go ahead.
What do you do exactly? Are you a doctor? Or are you a
great question. I'm a wellness advocate in the mental wellness, a partner with this company. What I do is I provide value, direction. I provide information. I direct people. I talk to them about what their concerns are, what's going on with them, and then I direct them to certain protocols that address certain issues that they are looking to resolve, because what they're currently on in regards to Western medicine is not working. I'm a sufferer of anxiety, depression. I've attempted suicide twice. I'm not going to go into my background, but certain SSRIs were just not working. They were making things worse. And coming across holistic plant-based products, this is where it was at. And this has been basically the catalyst that has changed my life.
May I ask you another question 100%. There, Jeff?
I'm sorry?
May I ask you another question? This is Chrissy. I'm sorry.
No.
What do you think about the whole realm of medical marijuana being legalized?
Medical marijuana, I'm in favor of it. It does have CBD and THC have plant-based protocols that are very important to the endocannabinoid system. I'm totally in favor of it.
Endocrine, yeah.
Yep, absolutely. In regards to medical and under guidance, I think that
Well, absolutely. That's the problem, is people don't have the knowledge of it. Okay.
Exactly.
And with the guidelines and the rules right now, we really can't go into discussing it all too much right now. We're working on those guidelines, because that's something I'm very interested in.
Right. Chrissy's going to be talking about some things coming up on Monday's show as well. When we do that on the 24th. I hate to do this to you, but Jeff, give your website information. We just want to pop you on real quick. And I know we have 7 minutes left, and we're trying to get our UK caller in as well. Give your information.
So, yeah, the best thing is to reach out to me on Facebook, Jeffrey E. Berger. And because I like to start a conversation with individuals, and it's a free consultation that I provide. And again, it's Jeffrey E. Berger. You'll know you can find me on social media under Mental Wellness Gladiator.
Spell Berger, B-E-R?
B-E-R-G-E-R. So okay. Jeffrey, Jeffrey, E. Berger. I'll put it in the comments. And you can reach out to me via the phone, 716-570-2150. I appreciate if people text me first, letting me know that you heard me on this Tan Talk with Dawn and the ladies today.
Wonderful.
All
We'll
right.
be educating.
Thank you
educating a
so
lot
much,
of
Jeffrey,
people.
for calling in. I appreciate that. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Dawn. Thank you
so
very
quick.
much.
All
Bye-bye.
right,
Look
thank
forward
you
to
for
talking to you.
educating us.
Okay, thank you.
So, Tommy, here's what we're going to do. He's been still trying to call in for Skype, and I'm trying to, he asked us to call. Can we try to call this number? Let's try
Sure.
447 542.
Wait, say again. Start over.
Okay, we've got a bunch here. Cassie, could you run that back by him real quick? Yeah, that would help. In the meantime, let's go to another song that I just sent you. In the meantime, we're going to try to get him on the last 5 minutes. We've got a hail song that just came in from a gentleman that they're going to actually come with me for Hollywood Connections, and I love this song, so we'll be right back.
Ooh, yeah.
All hail. We all need love. All hail to the highest power. Greater than you, greater than I. Combined, we all need love. We all have dreams. We've all been scarred. Lives intertwined. God, we are who we are. Life's what you make it. Through all your damage, Satan's been trying to break you, but you can't break us when we're united. Joining forces against the demons, holy and righteous. We got this.
Jesus.
Wish I could take a break from reality, but I can't sink a swim mentality. Trying to win in overtime. Jordan with the flu, I overgrind. We all shine under God's glory and love, that's all we need. I just needed to breathe. I fantasize about all the greatness that we can achieve. Self-hatred put aside and start following dreams. We can do anything we put our minds to, just believe. With every problem, God's got an answer. The problem is sometimes we don't like the answers. We run away from a good thing, but run towards any self-hatred and pain. Brother, you don't know the half of it. I've tried many times to die, God wasn't having it. Follow God down this righteous path, let him take away your pain, fill your life with love and laughs. All hail to the highest power, greater than you, greater than I. Combined, we all need love, we all have dreams. We've all been scarred, lives intertwined. God, we are who we are. Life's what you make it. Through all your damage, Satan's been trying to break you, but you can't break us when we're united. Joining forces against the demons, holy and righteous. We got this.
Jesus.
I've been trying to get my thoughts right. One step forward, two steps back is what my life's
There's
like.
too many numbers on the
As
phone
I sit
number.
back and ponder thoughts, I always wondered why God would let me stray so far. You can't force life to fill your heart. We
Tell
need
her
to
try
open up our lives to
WTAN
be
radio
God.
on Skype.
I got a lot of
Just gotta
things we
search
need to
for
do.
it.
God's working miracles every day through me and you. With every problem, God's got an answer. The problem is sometimes I don't like the answers. I run away from a good thing.
Couldn't he just
but
call
run
in?
towards any self-hatred
No.
and pain. Brother, you don't know the half of it. I've tried many times to die, God wasn't having it. Follow God down this righteous path, let him take away my pain, fill my life with love and laughs. All hail to the highest power, greater than you, greater than I. Combined, we all need love, we all have dreams. We've all been scarred,
only have
lives
a couple
intertwined. God, we are who we are. Like what you make it. Through all your damage, Satan's been trying to break you, but you can't break us when we're united. Joining forces against the demons, holy and righteous. We got this. Bow your heads.
Hey, I think I got your guy.
Wow, that was a quick
Isn't
hour.
I know. Yeah, it was very quick. Again, we have, I think, our caller from the UK. Are you there? Oliver C. Oliver C. from the UK calling in. If he can't get in right now, we have 3 minutes. Is he there? I don't hear him.
Oliver?
Oliver.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, my mother
Yes.
loved that movie,
Oh,
Oliver.
hi.
She loved Oliver. My mother loved Oliver. Remember that movie?
Me too.
So we only have 3 minutes, and then I've got a surprise for you as well. I'm gonna, since you called in, I'm gonna give you the excellent award as well for the next, next week. Also, because we're gonna talk more with you on the air, so you can promote yourself. That you have one of the best podcasts. We only have 3 minutes, Oliver, from the UK, and tell us about your podcast.
So my podcast is just like a Joe Rogan style. There's conversations about anything and everything. Let the conversation flow. I don't like to speak about politics, religion, or global warming because there's so much great stuff that people can speak about and connect with that. There's just no need to always speak about the things that everyone speaks about.
I agree.
Well, so how do they get to your podcast? Because ours just goes right from radio to podcast.
So talkwitholiver.com, talkwitholiver.com. I'm available on all the podcast platforms and on YouTube and the website. You can check out all my stuff there.
So how did you find out about Hollywood Connections?
So I'm part of a lot of the podcasting Facebook pages, and you came up, and I had to reach out, and I did. And
Thank you. Well, you have to give a call and tell anybody else because I'm auditioning podcasters to find out who was going to get the next Excellent Award. But you're going to get it for next week. I'm going to send you a certificate.
Amazing. You're
going to put it out there. Your dream is to be the next big talk show host, right?
I want to take over Jimmy Fallon's talk show and be the next host of The Tonight Show. Correct.
There you go. And how old are you?
Here comes Johnny.
27. 3 years I want to take over either James Corden's Late Late Show and then The Tonight Show once the ratings go up.
Oh, there, I see him on your Skype. Look at, there he is.
You're adorable.
We're watching you on
we
Skype.
can see you.
I didn't know we could do that. It's so cool. See, Tommy was trying to get you on a couple times, and then we'd had the wrong number, so I'm glad you're here. And so how's it? We'll have a minute. How's everything in the UK? Are you guys locked in, locked out?
Where London is like a derelict. You go in the supermarkets, there's nothing there. Everyone's buying toilet roll. There's nothing on the shelves. It's like a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, they've corrected toilet paper. Yeah,
wow.
right.
So what are you doing to keep yourself busy?
Podcasts. Lots of podcasts.
Yes. And oh, by the way, we're going to do something called, I have Sister Sledge. You can play that music while I'm talking for a second. I'm going to do a challenge for everybody that has children, family. I'm going to do mine this week, maybe on the boat or something. And it's going to be, you're going to put yourself on video, say Hollywood Connections, Dawn Reese, here you go's my challenge for a dance party. There you go, like Sister Sledge.
Oh, I'm putting all my grandkids in that on. They're all here. I got a bunch of them.
And then take it and send it to me. So that'd be super cool. And in the meantime, Oliver, I'm going to get you on next week. We're going to talk more. You're going to be my first guest. All right?
Absolutely.
You're adorable. And we want to thank, we only have a minute. Cassie, thank you for being here. Give your website one more time.
My website is cbdpure4me, that's the number 4.com. The phone number is 727-831-1961.
And Cassie, thank you so much for being here. And also, Chrissy is out marketing. We actually had so many film festivals, they were canceled.
Chrissy just hangs out.
Yeah, just remember, give God all the glory and honor. Remember, fast one of the days and pray and make sure that you are staying healthy and your immune system is up to date and up to par. I just bought my vitamin A as well. I'm Dawn Reese. Remember, give God all the glory and honor in your life. Oliver, we'll see you next week.
FM 106.1.
WDCF, Dade City.
FM 102.3.
WZHR, Zephyr Hills.
FM 104.3.
Listen.
Special report, coronavirus update. Business and industry affected by the coronavirus spread. Correspondent Richard Quest says as of Monday, the New York Stock Exchange will close its trading floor.
Apparently, there had been several cases of traders and people on the floor having been tested positive for the virus. And basically, the exchange said the only way to realistically continue was to go to an all-electronic trade system.
Correspondent Boris Sanchez reports, despite some GOP opposition, the Senate approved a House-passed coronavirus relief measure, clearing the way for the president's signature.
Some Republicans were opposed to this bill, feeling that it doesn't go far enough. The Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell was even critical of it before ultimately voting for it out of a sense of urgency.
The leading labor union for hospitality workers, Unite Here, expects 80 to 90% of its 300,000 members to be out of work due to the outbreak. I'm Barbara Cusack. A top U.S. health official, Dr. Deborah Birx, cautioned young people to heed the advice to socially distance and to be wary of the coronavirus pandemic, even though they do not fall in the highest risk groups.
There are concerning reports coming out of France and Italy about some young people getting seriously ill and very seriously ill in the ICUs.
The Pentagon is assisting the coronavirus fight by providing 5 million masks and 2,000 ventilators. Defense Secretary Mark Esper said they're also allowing the use of other military assets.
We've opened up our labs, 15 labs presently that conduct testing of samples and return them back to the states and localities. So we're pushing on a number of fronts to make sure that we're doing everything we can to help keep the American people safe.
And amid the coronavirus outbreak, the U.S.-Canada border is being closed to non-essential traffic. I'm Barbara Cusack.